Today we're going to talk about how to take down your opponents with a woman's lips and coffee beans. The office squabbles are livelier than a farewell party, crazier than Congress. The new association is like a military alumni reunion where everyone wants to grab the mic. Army Chief of Staff Zheng Zhang lectured at the meeting like a teacher. It was as hot as a steamer. He hinted that Chengdu H1's ideas were like chewing gum, sticky and dangerous. To avoid becoming an innocent casualty, Zheng Zhang had decided to give Li Tisung a superhero title to protect Seoul. Li Tisung just started his job and got a hot potato message from Washington. It's like a puzzle game. He sensed trouble brewing and sneaked a peek at the officer files like it was a love letter search. He discovered 3 officers were in the new association: Li Tisung, the temporary detective. Chengdu H1 treated the legal funds like Christmas gifts for the higher-ups, thinking that would secure his position. After being criticized, Chengdu H1 raged back like an angry little tiger, tearing up irrelevant reports mad. He told his subordinates, Zheng Zhang was at the assassination scene, let's pin the blame on him. Even if Zheng Zhang is the boss, he can't dodge this one. Just as Chengdu H1 escalated things further, Zheng Zhang knew he attacked fast to prevent a disaster and rushed to find the defense minister. Chengdu H1's followers were multiplying like ants in a snowstorm. Everyone needed to escape. Zheng Zhang wanted to send Chengdu H1 and his crew far away from Seoul, like tossing out rotten apples. But the defense minister, chewing on Chengdu H1's candy, was reluctant to let go. Through this operation, Zheng Zhang slowly figured out the little gifts Chengdu H1 had sent to the defense minister. As the martial law commander and Chengdu H1's boss, Zheng Zhang's words turned the defense minister into a meme. However, this conversation was overheard by the junior members of the new association in accidental pickup line. Next, the deputy leader of the new association, Liu Taijin, met Chengdu H1 like finding God of wealth. He told Chengdu H1 that since Li Tisung became the leader, their lives weren't so rosy. Upon hearing this, Chengdu H1 hatched a wild plan to take down Zheng Zhang first. He intended to use the excuse of Zheng Zhang being at the presidential assassination scene, a classic case of scapegoating. But Zheng Zhang is the boss, just him and Liu Taijin don't have enough muscle. So that night at the new association's secret meeting, Chengdu H1 was hustling like a salesman, pushing his conspiracy. Arresting Zheng Zhang isn't a simple task, it needs paperwork, a hassle like applying for college. If things go wrong, it's war on both sides, a military coup of epic proportions. Nobody was willing to take on such an affair blame, and the entire room fell into an awkward silence, as if everyone had encountered difficult questions in an exam that they didn't want to answer. As Chengdu H1's spectacular performance unfolded, many grew restless, emotions high. They all pondered whether to take a shot. After all, Chengdu H1 was ready to shoulder the blame. In order to successfully apprehend Zheng Zhang, they first needed to bring his henchmen under control. It seems Chengdu H1 is indeed a rather clever planner. On December 10th, Chengdu H1 was busy sending invites like he was throwing a party. Li Tisung was watching drills, but it felt like a drama, tense and thrilling. Chengdu H1 invited Zheng Zhang's allies in quick succession, like hoping to hit the lottery. The operation was set for the night of December 12, right before the new South Korean government was reshuffled. The 3rd Guard Brigade became the Operation HQ. Although it belongs to the Guard, it's filled with the new association's elite. The advantage was easy eavesdropping on comms and withstanding other guards. As the personnel gathered, the clock struck 4 p.m. on December 12. The atmosphere of war was palpable. Following orders, Chengdu H1 was set to head to the Prime Minister's residence to get a signature for the arrest permit. Simultaneously, the arrest team barged into Zheng Zhang's home over the assassination like a late-night thriller. The arrest team had the new association's 33rd unit on standby, ready for action like a legion's rally. If they could just hold up Li Tisung, Kon Jong-hee, and Kim Jun-yeop, the process would flow as smoothly as fishing. Achieving success critically hinges on obtaining the president's signature. Failing that, it would amount to a military coup, catapulting the nation into a perilous powder-keg situation of imminent danger. With a sly grin, Chengdu H1 slipped past the guards at the Prime Minister's residence like a crafty fox. After confirmation, everyone entered smoothly, and Li Tisung and his crew sauntered into Chengdu H1's banquet. However, Li Tisung felt something was off with Chengdu H1's absence. It was like the tea turning cold once the guest leaves. He threatened, if he doesn't show up, don't blame me for leaving early, without any hesitation. Chengdu H1's aide apologized, saying, well, check right away where he is. Meanwhile, the 33rd unit reached the Han Nandong residence for arrests. The operation began. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.